What's up, heavy hitters? We about to kick another workout off. You know we got to kick it off with a dead game. You can get that shit at strengthcartel.com. We got some bench, the deload for me, but to go along with the bench today, we're gonna do a Q&A. I've asked you guys actually on YouTube what you guys, would like to know, man. And you guys asked a bunch of questions. I've seen a lot of questions on there, so we're gonna get to it today. Also, Lee's gonna hit it with me, and Lee asked on his social media, on Instagram, ask him some questions you guys might want to know. I mean, you guys probably don't know too much about Lee besides, he's the vacuum boy around here, he's a bathroom cleaner, he's a warehouse keeper, you know what I mean? You guys only know that side. So maybe you guys will ask him some good questions on who he is, or how he got to training, whatever, man. Get to know Lee a little bit better than what you guys just see on social media, you know what I mean? So yeah, let him explain himself a little bit. But yeah, we got to kick it off with a dead game. We got that bench. I think I got like 7 sets of 3. So it's a deload week. It's not going to be too heavy, but you want to focus on getting that recovery. Staying still, not doing anything is not going to promote, recovery at all. So you want to get in, do somewhat heavy weight to your body, but not really tear it down. So that's what we're gonna do today. We got 7 sets of 3 with flat bench, and after that we'll probably maybe do a few accessories. So yeah, let's get this money, dog. You already know what time it is. Dead game. If you guys do like the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, all that. It helps to keep the channel alive. We really appreciate it. We like bringing you guys motivation, daily workouts, vlogs, all that, man. We appreciate all the support. Let's get this money, though. All right, what's up, heavy hitters? So we're just warming up to get to our top sets. We got 7 sets of 3, so we got a lot of questions we can answer in between sets. The first one, which is a trip, is who's the real Huicho? And that's my bro, SC Ed, he's the real Huicho. Yeah, so if you see him at an expo or any events, make sure you come up to him and let him know. Let's say, what's up, Huicho? What's up, Huicho Dominguez? Chop it up with them. He's a real Huicho. Ask him why they call him Huicho too, and you'll find out. So yeah, he is the real Huicho. And they also said that they thought the skit was funny with the labor guy when we were setting up the expo. And yeah, that shit was funny. Huicho is joking. The labor guy is being real. Obviously, he wants to use his workers, but my bro is just kind of clowning and going along with it. And that guy really took it as being serious. And so did you guys. A lot of you guys think that it was real what he was talking about, but he's just clowning. You know what I mean? That's what we do. If you guys pay attention to the videos, we like to clown a lot. We even like to mess with people around us that are kind of being, like the labor guy was kind of being like a douche, trying to take our jobs, trying to take my people's jobs. And so he had to clown him back, like, nah, we don't get nothing. We only get $6, whatever. And I play along with it. So sometimes I like to troll, you know what I mean? Mess around. I like to troll back because, you got to have fun with it. We're always going to have haters. And if you can take it lightly, at least myself, you go crazy. So yeah, man. The next question I'll answer before I hit my next warm up is, how often should I train each muscle group, chest, shoulders, triceps, so on, twice or 3 times a week? For that question, I would say a minimum of 1 time a week. If you're trying to get that muscle group stronger, try to hit it 2-3 times a week. Like this week, I've actually hit bench press, chest 3 times, but I'm trying to get my chest stronger. I'm trying to get that 600-pound competition bench, So I've hit it in the gym. We're trying to get it on the platform. So right now I'm benching 3 times a week. So I would say whatever muscle group that you're trying to build and get stronger, make sure you hit it more times per week, because the more you hit that muscle group, the stronger it's gonna be. You don't wanna max out 3 days a week if you're hitting bench press, but hit a variety of different things 3 days a week. So I hope that helped out. Let's get another set. Okay, 420 Lifestyle asked, when are we coming out with some joggers, some new clothes? Man, we're coming out pretty monthly, new drops with jerseys, shirts, hats, it could be shorts, all that. So I will say monthly, we're having new drops at all times. So make sure you guys are tuning into my social media like Instagram, Big SC Boy, the Strength Cartel Instagram. You guys are looking at strengthcartel.com. You guys, we're always putting up new stuff, man, and we're doing whole new drops. And the drops are basically limited. So once we do that drop, once it's sold out, it's not coming back. It may not come back ever. It may come back in a year, a few months maybe, but it's not coming back anytime soon. So if you guys do like it, make sure you guys, you know, get it while it's hot, man. That's all I could say, because a lot of people been supporting and been feeling the merch, dog. It's been real dope to see. Yeah, so hell yeah. The next question, we got Raymond right here. He says, what's the hardest exercise you have done so far? Man, I would say one of the hardest exercises are, like, for me, maybe squats, front squats, just because my mobility, not actually because of the squats. It's kind of getting behind the bar, you know, getting my shoulders up in the bar. That makes it the hardest for me. It kind of pinches my back. That's probably the hardest exercise. Everything else is definitely hard if you increase the intensity of it. Like if you're doing shorter rest periods, things can be harder. But the hardest lift, because of where I got to get my shoulders underneath, is probably just doing squats, man. It's hard to get under the bar. But besides that, squats is actually one of my best lifts. I hit 900 on squats before I hit 900 deadlifts. So that shows you that that's actually a better lift for me. It's just, man, my mobility in my chest and shoulders is hard to get underneath the bar. But yeah, let's get another set. Actually, next set, let's have Lee answer a few questions. Let's get this set. Someone asked, do I have a fear of anything? If it's not a secret, please explain. A fear? I guess like everyone, you have a fear of like losing or not being successful, you know, something, just nothing major, but I have a fear of not hitting 600 again. That's a fear right there on the platform. We've hit it in the gym so many times, but on the platform I haven't hit it, so I have a fear of failing. I guess that's a big thing, you know, just failing, but you can't be afraid of that, man. I'm human, and I've had that fear of failing many times, but I still go after it, man. You can't be afraid of that. You know, all the greats, like they always say, Michael Jordan, everybody's failed many times. You just got to keep going. So yeah, man, I guess that would be one of my biggest fears, just failing at anything. But you got to have that dead game mentality where you're not going to give up no matter what. So I hope that helps out right there. What's up, big boy? I want to start working out. You want to try some subs? What subs would it be? This is from Jesus. Yeah, man, for working out, I would just say get in the gym, man, or do something like we do the push-up challenge, you know, get doing some push-ups, doing something that you could do at home that you don't need a gym. You know, you just gotta get moving. I actually talked to quite a few people, talked to some people last night at a little get together, and they were just saying how they work so much and they don't make time, or they don't have time to work out, and what they end up doing is just regretting that they don't work out. You know, my fitness goals, the things that I do are maybe different than a lot of people, but it's still in the same category, man. I'm still working out, I'm still getting the body moving, excuse me, I'm still doing things to make myself better, you know, inside of the gym. And I think that's just what a lot of you guys need to do, is that don't worry about it being the right thing or being the strongest or being the fittest or being the most shredded up, whatever it may be. Just get moving, you know what I mean? Get in the gym, start working out, start doing push-ups. Don't regret not getting in the gym, you know what I mean? That regret is gonna make you feel worse. So, you know, just try to get your butt in there, man. It might be hard, but once you make it a regimen and something consistent, it'll be a lot easier. So yeah, try that out. Come on, no voice Lee. Look at him, 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 look at him. Looking like Angel down there. Looking like Angel. Why? We got 315 on, nothing heavy, but we got 7 sets of 3. This will be my first set. 2, up. Got it. Got it. Molly. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. What? Got it. All right, we 2 sets in, and let's get another question right here. Someone asked, next question, Matthew, how much can I straight bar deadlift? So in the gym, I straight bar deadlifted 903, no belt. And in competition, I straight bar deadlifted 843. So those are my 2 maxes on a straight bar. I actually hit the 843 in competition quite a few years ago, maybe like 3-4 years ago when I just started powerlifting. I only been powerlifting for a little while, but I actually hit the 903 deadlift, I want to say last year, on the straight bar. And the reason why I actually got that 903 was because I've been working on trap bars and I get to overload a lot. So yeah, my goal is to go 903 or 900 plus next time I really go for a PR on the straight bar. Right now I've been working a lot on the traps because it does help, man. It really has. We got one for Lee. Maybe Lee will answer this one. They asked, what's Mex Lee's 1 rep max? What's your 1 rep max?
300. That's the most I've ever put up.
Huh? What did he say?
300. 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
300.
Yes, sir.
He's a bad dude. He still hasn't got his wee wet. He still hasn't hit 315. You know what I mean? You got to hit the 3 plates. You know what I mean? That to me is like that mark. Once you get them 3 plates, you're like, hell yeah. Actually, 225 is the first mark. So he got the 225, but the next step is 315. You know what I mean? 315 just shows like a lot of people I feel like can hit 225, but 315, that's an even smaller group, you know? So once he hits 315, that'll be dope. Actually, him and the cameraman got a bet going on who can hit 315 first, I should say. And I'll take him out to dinner and shit, get him a full meal, hook him up. But they gotta see who can get 315 first, you know? Got it. Come on, Lee. Get it. Get it. Get it, Lee. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. Stay tight. There you go. How did me and Big Joe meet? And will he ever share his story, past, present, showing the growth, overcoming challenges? So yeah, me and Big Joe met in what do you call that shit? Penn State University, you know. Now we met in prison and shit. Me and Big Joe, quite a few years ago. Yeah, Big Joe is one of my most solid homies that I have. So you know, we've been through a lot together. It's my boy right there. Will he share his story? I don't know, you know, that's a question that I guess I'd have to ask him, but I know he's pretty somewhat private, you know what I mean? He's an OG, so he doesn't have Instagram, social media, things like that, because he's an OG, you know what I mean? He's my boy, has my back, represents, and yeah, that's my dog. But you never know, maybe he might, because I know it would inspire a lot of you guys, man, where he came from and where he's at now. So, hell yeah. Will we ever come out to the NYC? Man, I would love to. We just really haven't had the opportunity yet, meaning, you know, maybe going to a gym or an expo or things like that, but we love to get the opportunity. So if you guys are someone that do represent or kind of market for an event or a supplement store, hit us up, man. We love to go out there. I actually got a few things I need to do out there just on personal level to go out there. We know a couple of the radio people at Sirius XM, Lord Sear. It's the homie right there. I want to go out there and get on the radio station with Sway as well. And then just know a few people out there in NY, like Robert Frank. We got Guy out there. He just won his pro card. That was dope, man. Congratulations on that. But yeah, we know quite a few people out there on the East Coast, so we need to head out there for sure. All right, set 3, go time.
Got it.
All right, so the first question I got asked is how I met Big Boy. I know him through Familia. That's my cousin right there. I've known him since I was little. Ever since I can remember, he's always been yoked up, and like I've always just looked up to him, wanted to be as big as him. So this past year, I've been hitting it pretty hard with him. This past 10 months, 11 months.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Been getting it. So yeah, that's really how I know him. And like I said, I've always looked up to him and just, you know, try to be around that positive environment, you know, to you know, take your body to its max potential. So second question I'm being asked is, what's your body weight and what's your max bench? Right now I'm probably weighing in at about like I want to say like anywhere from like 185 to 190, kind of fluctuates in there. The most I've ever put up for a 1 rep max is 300. So still trying to get that 315, but every day we put in that work.
All right, next question is, where's OG Wicked? Man, that fool's actually in the Condado right now in the county. He'll be out soon though. You know, free Big Wicks, that's my boy right there. Same thing, I met Wicks back in, I want to say maybe 07 or something. So that's almost like 13 years or so, 12, 13 years I've known. That's my boy right there. Got a lot of love, a lot of respect. It's one of the most solid homies I got to, and just a solid homie in general. Nothing but respect to my boy. Keep your head up in there and shit, my boy. You'll be out soon. We'll be out here waiting too. We want to see those 200 plus sets of push-ups when you get out too, dog. I know you getting that money in there. Come on, Lee.
1, 2, 3.
Get it. There you go. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. Get it. Come on, Lee. Get it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Push it. Push it. Push it. Good shit. Next question is, any plan for more vlog content, holiday stuff, apart from meet and greet and lifting? Shit, good question. I never really thought to do a holiday vlog or, you know, something like that, but that's a good idea, man. I love getting comments and questions like this because it gives me ideas that you guys want to see, maybe content like this, you know, other than just working out and with the fellas and maybe eating, things like that. You guys want to see some holiday stuff, so that's pretty dope. Maybe I'll come up with something, or we'll go somewhere and do something that shows some holiday spirit, man. I like that. All right, next question. What's up, big boy? Saludos from Phoenix, Arizona. Did you and Wicked get big by mostly doing body weight exercises inside, or is it all mainly by lifting heavy weights? I can't speak on Wicked. I know he's got a lot of size from doing a lot of body weight stuff in the pen. When I met Wicked, Wicked was already on swole. And actually when Wicked met me, I was already pretty swolled up. I wasn't where I'm at now, but I was already, had some size on me. I personally got size from lifting weights out here. When I was young, I started doing push-ups and pull-ups. That's how initially I started working out. Excuse me. But I started really getting big from doing weights, you know, like in high school. That's when I really blew up. And then when I hit the pen, yeah, I just did, you know, years of just calisthenics, man. Push-ups, pull-ups, dips, sandbags, all those types of things. We had no weights, so I just did years of calisthenics, and that shit got me some good size, and I feel like it even got me a better base. It shredded me up a little bit, or it did shred me up when I was in there. Actually, when I paroled about 240 or so. Now I'm 340, so I'm 100 pounds heavier from when I paroled. But yeah, I was 340. I actually went down after I paroled 240, I'm sorry, 240. I got down to like 220 because I couldn't eat. I was so like shocked to being out here after being busted for so many years. So I had that little shock, but yeah, I know Wicked hit the weights on the outs too. He always would tell me how he would lift at Powerhouse Gym or some gym, and he would get his money. But yeah, he spent a majority of his time in life in the pen and getting swole on the calisthenics. But you can do both, man. It just depends on your food, how much you're eating, and it depends on how hard you get it. You know, if you're always, like how Wicked said, pushing your body to the next. If you're just gonna do 20s, 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 you're never gonna get nowhere. But if you're doing 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, and working your way up just for a lifetime, you know what I mean? It's a lifestyle, then you're definitely gonna get bigger because you're tearing your muscles down. Set 4, let's get this money. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, up. Got it. All right, next question. Actually, it's kind of like the same question that I've answered, but like I said, when I paroled, I was like 240, got down to 220-ish. You guys wanted to see a picture because I'm sure you guys think I was always this big, but I wasn't. I was always pretty like sized up, you know. I was more cut up, but I wasn't this massive, this much mass. Here's a picture right here, being busted. Check it out. It's probably like 230-ish or something right there. You know, has some size on me. Youngster, bald, pelon. And then, let's see. I was scrolling through, trying to look for another little flick right here. All right, check it out, check it out. This is me like when I paroled. Actually, this is me after I lost probably like 20 pounds because I was saying I couldn't really adapt and eat out here. You know, you get that institutionalized and it's not the same, but you adapt and eventually, man, now I'm living good, man, blessed. So check it out. I was probably like 220 right there, you know, paroled out. And then check it out. Then I started hitting the weights back out here. I got up to about, like I said, I paroled probably like 240, went to 220. Then I got to right here is 250. I would say about 250, pretty cut up. Pretty lean and shit. Trip out on that. So yeah, maybe I'll go into more detail in another video, but giving you guys a little bit of background on that. All right, set 5, let's get this money. Got it. All right, so we've got 5 sets down, 2 more sets. I just wanted to tell you guys that while we're doing these reps, this is very light for me, but I'm focusing on perfect form every single time. Just because it's light, I'm not going through the motions. I'm pretending like this is 600 pounds on the bar, so I'm so tight, everything going down just perfect. You never want to practice bad form. You want to practice perfect form, so when you are ready for your max, you don't even have to think. But yeah, so every set I've been doing, You know, it's only 315, but every set, every rep, I'm practicing perfectly. So when I do have the opportunity to get that 600 pound on the platform, you know, it's gonna be an instinct and it's gonna blow up. So make sure you guys are practicing the correct form every time, whether it's the bar or your max. Good. Got it. Let's go. Get it. Get it. Come on. Get it. Come on, Lee. Let's go. Push, push, push. All right, Abel, what's up? Abel from SD 1904, what's cracking? Your question is, do you think burpees are better than traditional jogging or running to lean out? I don't want to say they're better, but I would say burpees are a great full body movement. Jogging and things like that. Nothing against jogging. I think jogging is great too. Something that you guys probably didn't know before too is in the pen I used to jog. I used to even jog up to like 3 miles a day. As you can see in the picture, I was pretty lean. But I think jogging is really good. I do jogging and burpees. Burpees is great because it's a full body movement. You know, you're working your entire body, your core, your shoulders, your back, your arms, everything, man. Burpees are really good. So I would say it's preference at that point. If you're doing it to lose weight, if you're picking between burpees and jogging to lose weight, I would say pick your preference. And if you're not gonna like hit the weights, I would say burpees are better because you're getting a full body workout, you know? So that's kind of my input on that. Next question, Jester. How come you never do arm workouts? We used to do an arm workout maybe once a week, but we haven't lately just because we've been focusing so much on benching. And sometimes when I do biceps a lot, I kind of get that bicep tendonitis. And I didn't want that because I've been benching so much. So we've been just doing a lot of flat bench. And also Stan Efferding has always told me and said that when you do heavy back, you're working your biceps. So you don't need to isolate the biceps so much. But definitely after I stop benching about 3 days a week, then maybe I'll get back to doing more biceps. But at this time, I don't really want to get that bicep tendonitis, so I'm not gonna do too much biceps right now. But let's get the next set. Set 6, let's get it. 2, got it.
All right, so the third question I'm being asked is what my diet's like. I mean, I don't really have like a strict diet or like anything I like follow. I basically eat like, you know, like all the basic foods like eggs, rice, beans. I'll eat like chicken breast, fish, you know, all the basic stuff. I mean, I guess you could say I pretty much eat clean. I rarely eat like fast food. But yeah, for the most part, I guess my diet's pretty clean diet. Oh, and you always want to stay hydrated too. That's the most important thing about a diet. Drinking your water, keeping your water intake up.
All right, we got the next question, Robert. Robert says he wants to see me jump on the mic. I don't know about that. I did, what do you call it, like an ad-lib on one of Spy's tracks, Cartel de Fuerza. Jumped on that, did a few little ad-libs in the back, but I don't think I could spit. I've never rapped before. I probably make a fool of myself, you know? All right, next question. When am I gonna do strongman competition? I don't know. I've thought about it, but I'd have to find, obviously, somebody that could help me with that. There's actually a few guys at the gym that did strongman. I just never pursued it. I actually tried with the strongest woman, and that was dope. So it's not something out of the question or out of the box that I wouldn't do. It's just something that I haven't really tried yet, but I'd be willing to try. Max barbell curl, man, I don't know. I know I've done, I think I've done 315 before, to be honest, but with the big swing, not like strict, not real strict. I bet you I could do maybe 225 strict curl on my back against something. I think that might be possible. Some of my favorite pastime and hobbies, maybe some vlogs showcasing how you get down doing whatever they are. man, I guess my one hobby that I turned into a full-time job is working out. That's always been one of my pastimes, my hobbies. I like sports, I like food, I like eating, I like cars, you know, I like all that stuff, man. So I guess I'd have to do more thinking on what are my top hobbies now. I guess for sure cars, you know. I like cars, low riders, supercars. I like trucks. I like all vehicles. That's dope. I like the beach, you know. I'm from the city by the beach, so I love that shit. I love the beach, chilling out over there in the summertime. I like water activities, jumping in the water, sea-doo, you know, body surfing. I'll do that in the summertime, things like that. So I like the ocean and chilling with the fam, you know, that's another thing, chilling with my boys. Those are, you know, just hanging out, having a good time, barbecuing, like all that stuff, man. Like a normal person, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy, just like enjoying life too, you know? But Lee got a set. Let's go, Lee.
2, 3, got it.
Come on. Come on, Lee. Get it. There you go. All right, next question is, it's actually for Lee. It says, why do they call him Mexican Lee? And do you like Inspector Lee or Mexican Lee better? I like Inspector Lee. He looks like Inspector Gadget with that big ass nose, you know what I mean? But I don't know, ask him.
Horrible.
What do you like better, they said? Max Lee?
Max Lee.
Why do they call you that?
That's my alias right there.
Why though?
Cause homie, I got that Cobra back.
Easy.
You already know.
Easy Bruce Lee. All right, I got a question from Jay right here. He asked, do I follow a workout program or do I just do my own thing? Nah, I follow a workout program. I'm currently, cause I'm preparing for a competition, I'm on the Dead Game program, but Strength Cartel, we also have a competition program and a strength and size. So if you're not getting ready for a competition, you can hit strength and size program at strengthcartel.com. Man, I've learned over the years that I don't like just always doing my own thing. Sometimes I get lost. Sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna do that day. Sometimes if I'm lazy, I don't even want to do anything, you know. We're human, so we're not always motivated. But if you have a program in front of you, you know what to do. You know you got to go into the gym and accomplish those workouts, those movements that day. And when you're done, you feel great. You know, you're not going to regret the workout. So for me, it's always the best thing. And if you're feeling good that day, sometimes it's okay to go a tiny bit heavier. You don't want to get off the program too much, but if you're feeling better on those type of days, you could kind of, you know, improvise, you could say, and go a little heavier. Do one more set if you feel okay. But for me, a lot of times it's the days that I don't want to be in here. I look at my program and I see, okay, I got to do this, this, and that, and I'm going to come in here and do that shit. And that's called discipline and being, you know, goal orientated, that you have that goal that day and you're going to accomplish it. So for me, that's what works. I love having a program. It's a benefit for me. And if you don't have one, you know, you guys should look into it. You know, we have one, Strength Cartel. I have one that Topo and I put out, Strength and Size and Dead Game, at strengthcartel.com. You guys don't got to use that, but I would recommend, you know, getting on a program, man. It'll change your workout life, trust me. Let's get this last set though. This will be set 8. Let's get this money.
2, got it.
All right, so that does it for today's workout. We did 7 sets of 3 with 315. Like I said, it was good training. We got the blood flow. I've been sore from, man, the weeks of training, getting ready for the 600, getting ready for the competition. But we added the Q&A. I love doing these. Love answering, interacting with you guys, getting the answers you guys want, you know. So I like to keep it up every week. Make sure on this video, you guys do comment what other questions that I may have missed or you guys may not have asked and you guys want to know, because you know, I want to give back to you guys, and I appreciate you guys, man. Kind of give a little interaction. I know myself, we have been answering the questions on YouTube a lot, and we're definitely going to keep that up. But I like to get you a verbal answer sometimes, maybe once a week. Like I said, doing a Q&A, just talking to you guys, man, answering questions, talking to you guys, and showing the appreciation that I have for every single one that follows me and Strength Cartel. We couldn't do this without you guys, and man, so much love over here, guys. If you guys do like the channel, remember, subscribe, hit the like, you know, drop a comment, turn on the notifications, all that stuff, man. It keeps the channel alive. If you guys do want to meet us in person, the next big thing we got going on will be the LA Fit Expo, January 25th at the LA Convention Center. It's the biggest one of the year. It's our favorite one of the year, and we can't wait to see everyone right there, man. Dropping new flavors, sub flavors, dropping new gear. It's gonna be off the hook, man. All the heavy hitters will be there. We're looking forward to meeting everyone, past and new people, I should say. And it's gonna be a dope time, baby. Let's have a good time at the LA Fit, heavy hitters. Appreciate all the love. Keep banging.